Welcome back to Money Magazine. From a fishing village to China's manufacturing hub, Shenzhen has taken just 36 years to master electronics and high-tech manufacturing. 1 in 10 citizens is a business owner. Charlotte Law reports on what's driving such intense enterprise and how the city has embraced startups.
On the face of it, it strikes you as a cool idea, or should we say ID, facial identification.
Facial recognition is now more accurate than the retina of the human eyes.
At this local tech developer, each staff member's facial features are scanned when they arrive at the office every morning. It's the company's own product that it sells to other firms. Once the app sees they're truly a staff member, their arrival time is posted on a big screen. The scanner replaces traditional ID technology like passes or fingerprint scans.
We made facial recognition as a software development kit. For app developers, their apps no longer need to use a password. It's a more convenient approach.
The 20-year-old CEO, a Guangdong native, moved to Shenzhen to launch his startup 2 years ago.
A city like Shenzhen doesn't have historical burdens. It's a brand new city, so people are from different places, and they're driven and courageous.
Shen says incubators are very supportive of high-tech startups like his.
The floor where our office is located is actually an incubator, so the rent is not expensive.
The startup secured 23 million yuan of private investment. The business has expanded quickly. So far, the company has been working with more than 2,000 app developers. Their users have reached 1.7 million. Shen believes facial ID has a huge potential market. He says every mobile phone has a front camera, and people need to secure their internet transactions more than ever. Government statistics show there are 2.14 million registered businesses in Shenzhen, compared with 1.3 million in Hong Kong. In 2015, more than 461,000 new companies were founded in Shenzhen, while about 16,000 were registered in Hong Kong. Among the 10 million permanent residents of Shenzhen, 1 million are business owners. Hong Kong angel investor Derek Quick has been investing in startups in both Shenzhen and Hong Kong for over 12 years.
What do you think the entrepreneurship environment in both cities?
They provide the expertise, the introductions, capital, and help them to thrive in such a fast-paced and competitive environment.
In Hong Kong, the government offers multiple funds to support local entrepreneurs, including 300 million for young people and 100 million for small and medium enterprises. In July, the Shenzhen government announced the setup of an 8 billion yuan fund to support entrepreneurship. In 2014, Forbes ranked Shenzhen the most innovative city in mainland China. This Shenzhen native worked in Silicon Valley for 4 years.
I was trying to build a media company with technology, and especially focusing on young demographic.
So why did you choose Shenzhen instead of Beijing and Shanghai?
Shenzhen is a very young city, and the heart of it is innovation. And I believe that atmosphere has driven the whole city moving forward and attracting more and more people like myself to come back or to relocate.
The startup uses data analysis to identify the topics favored by young people online and then creates contents accordingly.
For example, entertainment news, pets, quizzes, interesting videos, and that's not very commonly seen on the other news platforms in China.
Ryan occasionally hosts events for other entrepreneurs to exchange ideas and meet potential investors.
I have seen many young people, even though they're still working in big firms, they came to the event and pitch to investors or pitch to audiences about what they're trying to do and what they have done so far, and trying to recruit their early stage members and trying to secure fundings.
Derek says, far from being rivals, many see Hong Kong and Shenzhen as complementary centers, each with its own specialization.
A lot of founders now, they rely on the factory to be their design team, to actually design products for them. It's like a hardware paradise for companies to come here. There are factories everywhere, whereas in Hong Kong, it's only the capital.
This Spanish entrepreneur located his startup in Shekou, few miles from Shenzhen city center, to take advantage of the manufacturing on the mainland side and the finance on the Hong Kong side.
Shenzhen offers us a place where we have access to the manufacturing just 20 minutes away, but then also we are only 50 minutes away from Hong Kong.
He designed a waterproof headphone for people doing exercise. Users can download training programs, and the headphone will coach users with voice commands.
We call it a wearable coach, and you can use at the same time that you listen to music. So what we did, we incorporated a microchip inside and a memory. So basically the device have like a small computer inside.
Having gone through the development process on the mainland, Carlos cautions new businesses will need a lot of patience. It can take a long time for foreigners to set up a business in Shenzhen.
All the paperwork move very slow compared to Hong Kong. You probably need to employ an agency to be in the middle and help you. Even opening a bank account is quite complex and can take a few months.
Shenzhen is also home to more than 2,500 student entrepreneurs. This 20-year-old is one of them. He and his partners opened an escape room in a shopping mall 2 years ago, when he was still in high school.
I was responsible for designing the room and marketing plans. My partner handled the decoration and basic operation of the shop.
They broke even within 4 months. Running a business and studying at the same time, Simon still managed to get into a good university. Now he spends a lot of time running a student entrepreneur organization that's dedicated to help his fellow students to start their own business.
I want our businesses not only to cover campus and surrounding. I want our student projects to work with real enterprises.
Shenzhen government now gives financial support up to 500,000 yuan to individual businesses started by students. It also allows them to take a semester off if they want to focus on their business. Derek says students need guidance and discipline if they have to take time off.
Now let's take a look at some of the best and worst performing blue chips in the past 2 weeks. It's high five, low five. Galaxy Entertainment stock code 27 hit the performance jackpot